Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 here, and off camera or off recording, I did a flight over to Indiana. It was like 425 nautical miles, so a pretty long flight. Probably took, well, I don't know how long it took, but nonetheless, we got another flight here that's going to be even longer, but I'm not going to record the whole thing, so I'm going to do this in pieces. It's 645 nautical miles. We're landing in runway number 4 over in Montgomery, New York, which is in Orange County. So we're going to go ahead and fly into that one from Indiana. So Indiana to New York, pretty good flight. We're going to go ahead and load up the sim brief that we got going. So runway number 4 going from KAJG over to KMGJ. So we're going to go ahead and generate that. Import it. We're going to do live weather, live time. We should have enough time to land before sunset, and we'll go ahead and start that mission.
Everyone is on board. Let's go.
Alright, NeoFly is all set up.
Contact the tower for clearance.
We already got clearance. We're going to go ahead and set our cruising altitude to be 1,500 or 15,000 feet. And we'll adjust our heading. Go ahead and start it at that and see where we land, and we'll get everything going here. So once again, guys, do appreciate you tuning in. We're gonna get this thing up in the air, then we'll do a quick recap, and then I'll pause it and then unpause it if something exciting happens during the route. If not, we will just unpause it and record the landing over at the next airport. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get this thing going here. So taking off on runway number 22. Wow, that is squirrely. Not sure why.
Have a safe trip. We hope you enjoyed your stay here. We'll look forward to welcoming you back soon.
Lift up the landing gear. So Mount Carmel Municipal Airport over in Indiana. Go ahead and contact the tower. Get our squawk code.
Approach Cessna November 11361 is type Cessna C25C, 3 miles east of Kilo Alpha Juliet Golf, 7100. Request flight following.
Cessna November 11361, approach. Squawk 3072.
Squawk Tree 072, Cessna Tree 61.
Cessna Tree 61, radar contact 4 miles east of Kilo Alpha Juliet Golf, 9000. Altimeter 2982.
Roger, Cessna Tree 61.
Cessna Tree 61, contact Guayaquil Center on 128 decimal tree. Good day.
128 decimal tree for Cessna Tree 61. Guayaquil Center, Cessna November 11361, 11,300. Cessna November 11361, Guayaquil Center, QNH 1010, radar contact continue.
Alright, so with that, I can't see it. This river right here, if we go back this way, that is the border for Illinois and Indiana. So we are leaving Illinois and we are now into Indiana. And this town right over here, where Piper's Landing is Westport. So we're coming up to cruising altitude. So we're leveling off here. We're going to reduce our engine output to about 82-ish, somewhere around there maybe. 80 should work. We'll go ahead and get some drinks going. We'll turn off the seatbelt and safety passenger lights. Let them roam about the cabin. Our speed should increase a little bit. Whoops, sorry about that. Hit the microphone.
Champaign Airport Information Golf, 2200 Zulu, wind 174 at 25, visibility 10, sky condition, few clouds at 1600 per 1700 scattered, few clouds at 13,900, temperature 28, 2.18, altimeter 2972.
We don't want that.
Champaign Airport Information Golf, 220.
That just goes into a loop. Alright, so let's see what we got going on here. Alright, so we got quite a bit. Looks like we're going to be from Indiana, we're going to fly into Ohio. And then from Ohio, we're going to go into West Virginia, and then West Virginia into Pennsylvania, and then probably into New York. So with that, we will go ahead and pause this video, and we'll unpause it, do some recording once we get closer to the airport or if something interesting happens. Other than that, we got about an hour and a half.
And pause button right next.
Alright, we have 164 nautical miles to go, and hopefully we make it in time for the sunset. We do have the sunset over there in the west. We're currently about halfway through Pennsylvania. We're flying west to east, going through Pennsylvania. Let's see if we can figure out what lakes those are. Not so much, but nonetheless, let's see, we are, let's get my bearings here. We're passing just past State College. We're just north of State College, Pennsylvania. So State College is probably somewhere out that way. I do see the body of water, I just don't see the name of it. That's alright. Alright, so currently 160 nautical miles to go. We'll check in later when we get a little closer to the airport. Alright, it does look like we got some lights coming on down here. This road right here is Interstate 80. This goes all the way out to California. So you can basically follow that road and take it all the way out to California out west. Alright, fun fact here. This river right here is the west branch of the Susquehanna River. I used to live off of that river up in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Which, if we look at this map over here, so I used to live up in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. I went to school up in here. There's Mountaintop and Pittston, and there's Kingston somewhere up here. There's right here, Kingston, Laurel Run, Ashley. All of this is my old stomping grounds. Did a lot of hiking up in Mountaintop. Also did some hiking up in Dallas. Where's Dallas? There's Dallas. There's a big lake up here. I guess this, nope, that's a reservoir. Could be that, I guess. Oh, nope, this is it, Harvey's Lake. So I remember, here's one story from back in the day. I used to do some landscaping up there for a company while I was in school. And they had some houses up here off of Harvey's Lake. A lot of big houses, a lot of rich people. And I remember I got a motorcycle and I was driving up and around this. And probably somewhere around here, the rear tire decided to lock up. And couldn't drive it home, so I started pushing it back. And somebody picked me up, put it in a pickup truck, and he was nice enough to drive me all the way back down to Kingston. So that's a little story for you from back in the day. No harm, no foul, didn't get hurt, and but that was my little motorcycle incident. So with that, let's see. We are getting closer. It's 118 nautical miles to go. We are going to go ahead and adjust our heading here just a touch. Looks like the sun is going down a little bit more. All the lights are getting a little more prominent out here. Still got the sunset in the distance. And we got some other people in the sky, so we're sort of anticipating that as we get a little more closer to population. We do have several people either on the ground or up in the air. Alright, so we're getting a good look at Wilkes-Barre over here. So that is Wilkes-Barre. Probably lives like right around here. And that's the Wilkes-Barre Wyoming Valley Airport. This may be Pittston. No, this is the Wilkes-Barre Scranton International Airport. So a little bigger runway here. Everything well lit up. That means Scranton is going to be up here somewhere. So nice area here, coal mining country. Alright, so we are getting close. We got 39 miles to go. We're going to start our descent in just a moment. It looks like we're going to have a nighttime landing here. It's not going to be pitch black, but it's going to be pretty close. And then speaking of close, it looks like we only have 6% fuel left. That's why the master caution light is on. But I think we'll make it.
2.6 for Cessna Tree 61. New York Center, Cessna November 11 Tree 61, 11,000.
Cessna November 11 Tree 61. New York Center, altimeter 2996. Radar contact continue. Cessna Tree 61 contact, Philadelphia approach 1123.775. Good day.
123.775 for Cessna Tree 61. Philadelphia approach, Cessna November 11 Tree 61, 10,200.
Cessna November 11 Tree 61. Philadelphia approach, altimeter 2997. Radar contact continue.
Alright, so we're starting our descent here, 24 miles to go. We're going to be dropping down to 2,000 feet. We got 5% fuel, 22 miles to go. Crossing over 7,000. Airspeed 250. All's looking good.
Cessna Tree 61 contact approach on 132.75. Good day.
132.75, Cessna Tree 61. Approach, Cessna November 11 Tree 61, 5,900.
Cessna November 11 Tree 61. Approach. Altimeter 2996. Radar contact. Continue.
Alright, I think we're going to try to find the airport now. So we're looking for Orange County KMGJ. There it is. We're going to tune to traffic. Select runway number 4. Announce a full stop landing.
Kilo Mike Golf Juliet traffic, Cessna November 11 Tree 61, 12 miles southwest, 4,600, inbound to land, runway 4, Kilo Mike Golf Juliet.
Alright, we're still looking good. Still got 5% fuel. We're going to be making a left turn here, heading over to 040. Crossing over 3,500. There's Orange County. There's our runway, ladies and gentlemen.
Altitude.
Right in time for altitude. Alright, leveling off should slow up pretty good. Once we do that, we're going to do landing gear and flaps as soon as we hit 200. And that'll super slow down our speed. Turn off autopilot. Take full control. We're going to announce final.
Kilo Mike Golf Juliet traffic. Cessna November 11361 is on final. Runway 4 to land. Kilo Mike Golf Juliet.
We're flying over that stadium. Or a raceway, I'm not sure either one. Either way, looks like we're landing pretty good into the wind, 6 mile an hour knot wind, gusting up to 7. Fuel at 4%. Speed at 120. Parking is off to the right. We're gonna shut down the engines into idle.
Transporter from dispatch. Nice landing. Go to the parking and put your parking brake on. I'll be in touch. Taxi to parking and shut down your engine.
Yeah, we'll go down this way. Maybe we'll cut through the grass here. Right by the windsock. Alright, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll park right next to this Cessna. And we'll hit the parking brake. Get everything shut off.
Okay, pilot. The guests are leaving the aircraft now.
Yeah, so that landing was 92. So, or no, yeah, 92. So very soft landing on a very long trip. So we will take it. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate the love and support as always.
Transporter from dispatch. Disembarkation completed. Thank you. See you soon for another mission.
All right, and with that, we'll end the flight here. So we'll see you next time.